Okay. Welcome back to another video. We appreciate the support on the last video. I just feel bad for Drake. I had to, as a Drake fan, I had to go out there and show my support and to tell people to back off, let him live his life. Today, look, like, comment, subscribe before I get to what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about One Piece. And we're going to talk about why I don't like One Piece. Okay? We're talking about why I don't like it. And how we're going to talk about that is it's the YouTubers, okay? And the fans. The way they operate makes the show worse. It makes the anime worse, makes the manga worse, okay? And so I'm going to explain it. In the first part, I'll explain the YouTubers. The second part is YouTubers and the fans. The YouTubers, every time something happens in One Piece, they go, this has changed everything. This is astronomical. What's going on? This is every chapter. Every chapter, somebody's talking about how something is astronomical and this changes everything. Okay? So imagine you hear that over and over again. I'm on display capture. Imagine you hear that over and over again. And you're reading the chapter and you're like, that was a good reveal. It didn't change that much, okay? I'm sorry, it didn't. But then when it actually does change something, and you says it changed everything, it's like it don't got the same ring to it. You feel me? It ain't got the same ring to it. Like, you feel me? It don't. It don't got the same ring to it. And this is what they do. Every chapter is just like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest to ever. The last chapter was good. This is the best chapter. Oh my goodness. Like, bro, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out, okay? The second thing with the YouTubers, it's the theories. Have you ever watched a One Piece theory? It is terrible. 99% of them are terrible. Even from the good YouTubers. I don't know what it is about One Piece. They do this thing where they come up with a bunch of stuff that makes no sense. None at all. Okay? And even if it does make sense, it's like, bro, there's just no way. Okay, so you ever watched a YouTube video on the greatest One Piece theory ever? And literally half the video is talking about chapter numbers. Okay? Like, bro. And making these loose connections and bro. Like, come on. Like, I need a video with some substance. Okay? If you can't think of nothing with some substance instead of some chapter numbers, stop talking about it. I don't care about your theory. And I got an example. Let's go back to display capture. With this latest chapter on King of Lightning's channel, he be having these people come here and talk, which I do not like. Because I'm not watching your YouTube. This is just a tangent. I'm not watching your YouTube channel to hear other people. Okay? I'm watching to hear you. I don't know who none of these people are. Why are they on your channel? Okay?
By the way, Cole,
like, I don't get it.
My name's Sil,
okay?
not Cats.
And then they say worse opinions. They say less informed. They say dumber opinions than the actual YouTuber that I like. They just make the video worse.
You kept saying,
what?
King, you kept saying
Let's just listen.
Cats are saying this, cats are saying that, so Sil wants you to name her directly.
No, I don't
Right.
actually. The only one who can detach his soul from his body
Yes.
and move independently. So I think that's within a realm of possibility. So, acting on that assumption, mind you, I think it's a parallel for Emu, where instead of having like an innate goodness, this innate negativity is kind of more like a disease, so it can it can infect you. It'll give you power, but it'll like sacrifice your autonomy, and I think that's what we're seeing with Saturn. Because I'm still going with the 5 Gorosei being essentially Emu's thralls. Because I think the only reason we're seeing Conqueror's Haki is because of that summoning circle. Like, I think that Emu's
He is there.
essentially giving them the bag from which they...
So did you hear this? She said Emu is giving other people Conqueror's Haki. Come on now. That's just dumb.
They can actually...
That is just dumb. That's not a good theory. If it comes true, that's trash. I don't care what nobody says. That's trash.
actually pull some shit out. Because the way he talks does not sound like the other conversations you hear the Gorosei having. Like, there is a possibility it's the yokai demon within him speaking for sure. Part of me is just saying, man, I think it's just straight up Emu.
We had this
talking
theory
through him.
before. It's not necessarily
Yeah,
a
we've
history
talked about it last time.
Yeah,
We've
last
talked
time
about
did. And I think because you can argue.
Bro, and could you imagine that devil fruit or whatever that power is? Like, what is that power? That's some brand new stuff. Like, like, she could give other people, Emu, I think it's a she, her power? Like, or is it part of the devil fruit? Like, she can summon, like she has a she can like summon people all over the planet. Cause if she's like in control of this nigga or like has something to do with his power, like this is crazy. He's probably thousands of miles away from that Emu, and it
That the
works.
summoning
That's so
circle
overpowered.
could be Emu's thing, not necessarily Saturn's thing, where Emu is able to actually
Emu
teleport
summon
the
them?
Gorosei around.
Well, that's,
Because that
that's
line-
essentially what I'm arguing. Because there's no
Yeah.
way a guy like Saturn...
But
has
why?
Conqueror's Haki.
And then teleport him around. He was already there. You feel me? He was already there. So Emu teleported him 30 feet? Like, he was already there. It's not like he wasn't there and just showed up. He was already there. He came on a ship. Okay, so
He's a lapdog.
So really,
Does he have
No,
time?
he's an absolute lapdog. He's like...
We see black lightning effects all around him, but at the same time, it's like, hold on now. This guy
What
is
is
able
it?
to like his powers can like freeze frame all of them in the area. We see this weird like invisible fire that's kind of coming off him that's doing that. And then also, like when you think about it in terms of how they react when certain characters do something, like the Yonko when they do something, they're always like shook in their boots. Like, oh my god, every meeting. Oh my god, every meeting. Oh my god, every meeting. Oh my god. And it's like, yo. And he has this energy to where Lucci, Zoro, Luffy, Kizaru, Jima, like, yo, what the hell's going on? Who? Damn,
So, yeah,
this is
how'd you
scary.
But
But
they
how'd you
feel
sweat.
about that?
They
He's
sweat
mad-
too much to have Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah, Cole, I have a theory on Saturn.
Amazing!
More theories, I like it.
So I think Saturn has telekinesis. And I
Wow.
think that's how he can blow
Ooh.
people's heads off.
Just
and hold
straight up
people down.
telekinesis.
I mean, that's what I said.
Well, that's a way
I
better
said that,
theory. It's a way better theory. Okay,
That's
heavy.
than that last shit. I don't know what that last shit
There was
was.
a lot based on like Dragon Ball. Babidi can blow.
To interact with someone's soul, doing some Jiren eye stare.
Okay with
right here,
that? Because
most people can't interact with.
I mean, he is kind of KO right now.
yeah, he's attuned
It's
to
weird.
unique, like you can talk to animals and he has more unique properties too. That'd be kind of cool. And I think also, but for user, but I also like the idea
Psychics.
of it being able to like, because based on the lore, it should be targeting the soul in some way. Like takes out a soul,
Right.
or when
right.
she
Totally.
like it's very similar to Big.
Hope-
That bad matchup.
I hope that's the case. Because I think that like there is an option for Emu to be directly channeling their power from the underworld, and that would explain like the quote unquote like ominous presence.
Like what? Like what? That doesn't make sense. What kind of power is coming from the underworld? Okay? Like, that's just completely new. We're over 1,000 chapters in, okay? You can't be adding new stuff like this to the story. And this is just, you know, it's just one example. This is just one part of it. Okay, I'm done watching this video. We're going back to the intro recorder, okay? I'm on the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. Did I just dox my fucking Discord? No, it's on the wrong screen. Let's go back. That's just one reason. Okay, so just imagine, you know, you want to watch a good One Piece theory, but every time you click on a video, it's like it's just some like fabrication. It's like that. You remember those videos before they came out with the Xbox One? It was like the Xbox 720, and they like the person in the video made like a fake prototype, and you know, you remember those? It's what these videos feel like for One Piece. Like it feels like the whole community is just oversaturated with shit theories that are annoying. Okay? So that's the second part of the first part. Now we're going to get to the other part, which is the fans and the YouTubers. These dudes be on their knees, double, God, like, bro, One Piece can do no wrong. One Piece can do no wrong, okay? No wrong. You hear me? No wrong. Now, Wano, we all like watch Wano, read Wano. That shit is ass. That shit is ass. It's ass. Okay? It's ass. Nothing about that is good, bro. This is one of the most talked about arcs, the most foreshadowed arcs in the whole series. We finally get to it. It takes 4 years. 4 years. And it's still ass. It's ass. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why it's ass. The arc does this. It goes, oh, good moment, garbage. Good moment, garbage. Good moment, garbage. It's not a good arc. Okay? When you're watching the anime, you're watching the fight, Luffy gets knocked out, all that in between shit is garbage, except Sanji and them fighting. All that in between stuff, garbage. It's garbage. The main villain, Kaido, didn't even get like a proper backstory. Didn't get a full backstory. Got a little something. He didn't awaken. He didn't awaken. And he lost to Luffy by a big punch. He lost to Luffy by a big... He done killed Luffy 4 times at this point. He done knocked him out 4 times. And he lost to Luffy by a big punch. And he didn't even awaken. He didn't even... Yonko didn't awaken. But Rob Lucci is awakened. Rob Lucci. Rob Lucci got his devil fruit like 2 years ago. Rob Lucci awakened. Kaido hasn't awakened. Now you tell me that's good. You tell me that's good. It's not. It's not. It's not. His crew, ass. The only 2 good people in his crew were Queen and King. That's it. Everybody else, garbage. Waste of material, waste of page space. The freaking monsters, what were they called? I forgot what they were called. The 10 monsters, garbage. You put them in silhouette for no reason. The 10 Tobiropo, whatever, garbage. Garbage. Except for like Ulti. Everybody else, garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. Okay? And then He ruined the scabbards could have been amazing, bro. They could have went up and died like some real man. They could have. That's what should have happened. And it's how you know Kaido is just garbage. Okay? They could have died. They fought a Yonko. They're weak garbage. And none of them died. None of them. He just knocked everybody out and didn't kill anybody. Like, what? I mean, he killed Odin. He killed Odin. But he couldn't kill the scabbards. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then, you know what else is even crazier? The CP9 agent, a Zero agent, who did that thing to Luffy so he would get hit and Kaido would lose his fair fight. He didn't die. They act like it was like, oh, it's a sacrifice. He didn't die. That is terrible. Bro, the show has no stakes. There's no stakes. Nobody's dying. Everybody just lives. Everybody's gonna survive somehow. I mean, that's okay for Luffy, but for everybody else, come on now. I mean, Luffy losing 4 times to Kaido is acceptable as long as it makes sense. Because I mean, he did it in the past. It could be acceptable. Bro, the scabbards? 2 of them just randomly die for no reason at the end? No, it's not acceptable, bro. That CP0 agent, not acceptable. And this goes back into Kaido. He has to be one of the worst villains in One Piece. He just has to be, bro. This man jumped off of Sky Island and just got up like nothing happened. He's portrayed as the strongest. Never losing a 1v1. You know, he's a Yonko. But he doesn't, bro. He doesn't have an awakening. And he loses to Luffy. To Luffy. Like Oda just made him so strong. He was talking about him so much that he had to weaken him later. And he did the same thing to Big Mom. Bro, where was Big Mom's Conqueror's Haki at? She lost to Law and Kid. Okay? Law and Kid. Now, Big Mom is supposed to be on par with Kaido. Kaido lost to Luffy. Big Mom lost to Law and Kid, who are weaker than Luffy. Okay? I know she's weaker than Kaido, but like, bro, it doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. Like, if you was gonna do all this stuff with this, like, you could have cut a bunch of this stuff out and made it way shorter. Zoro's backstory did not get revealed in the manga in Wano. His people are from Wano. It didn't get revealed. 4 years. And we're not talking 4 years of good stuff. We're talking about like when they were in Onigashima. Not Onigashima. Whatever that the prison when he was training. They could have easily did it then, bro. They could have cut out from the training and talked about the backstory or something. Like, they could have easily did it then. You feel me? You feel me? Like, they could have. Even like Orochi's ending was booty. It was booty. He lost to a fire slug from the dude. It was like, it was dumb. It was dumb. Then they skipped stuff at the end. They could have used that to cover Zoro's backstory. Like, they could have, they like, he spent so much time and didn't even do everything he was supposed to do. You feel me? He didn't even do everything he was supposed to do. And this took 4 years. You feel me? It took 4 years. 4 years. And One Piece fans defend that. They defend Kaido not having awakening. But Rob Lucci does. Kaido, who's had his devil fruit since God Valley. Rob Lucci done had his devil fruit for 2 years. Bro, y'all defending that? And that's the problem with One Piece. They'll defend, they get on their knees and they just get on their knees. For anything. For anything. They probably think Thriller Bark is acceptable. It's not. They heard defending Fishman Island. That's garbage. Okay? It's just, bro, like, I know the show is not about the fights and it's about the adventure, but you gotta make it make sense. It don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, okay? And it's crazy. And this is why I don't like One Piece. Wano really messed it up for me. It really messed it up for me. Because I'm watching Wano, I'm reading Wano, and I'm like, bro, like, this is about to be some fire heat. And it wasn't. It was in parts. But all that in between was garbage. It was garbage. Okay? It was garbage. All that in between was garbage. It just was not good. It was just a waste of time. A lot of it was just a waste of time. Could have been cut out. Could have showed other stuff. We could have been in Elabeth. Elabeth? What is it called? I forgot. We could have been with the Giants already. If you could have cut a year out, probably, of all the wasted shit in here. Like all the freaking the other people locked up in the jails, the old daimios, bro, they were garbage. What was the point of them? Like, it's all wasted time. Bro, all the foreshadowing for Yamato to join the crew just for her to stay on the island? She's supposed to be Odin. That's her whole thing. What was the point of that? It was terrible, bro. Like, it's disappointing. And One Piece fans, they're supporting that. You know? They're like, and you know what's crazy to me? Everything's about the adventure, but you look at the highest rated episodes in One Piece, and it's fights. I think some of them are fights. It's not about that, remember? Like, I don't get it. It's not all that in between garbage and Wano, is it? It's not. And Wano had some stuff in it. That Gear 5th, that's some stuff, okay? The King fight and Zoro fight. Bro, the best part about Wano was the fights. And that's in the reveal of the Gear 5th. And that's not even the point of the manga. That's what they say all the time. It's about the adventure. The best part of the arc was the fights. Isn't that crazy? And they're defending that. Shit was garbage. You know, it was garbage. It was just disappointing. And then you go to Egghead, and that is fire. That is, he should have been cooking like he wasn't. Just imagine if he was cooking the whole time from Wano to Egghead. Oh my gosh, bro. It would have been crazy. But no. He just had to fuck it all up. And they defending this. King of Lightning, BDA Law, all of them. Joy Boy Theory, like all of them. All of them. They just, bro, it's unacceptable, okay? Like, you gotta be able to, you know, when I talk about Naruto, I can tell you the bad parts of Naruto. If you're watching the anime, it's filler. And character development in the second half. Okay? They talk about filler in Naruto. They're like, bro, they're like 45% of the show is filler. That shit is not canon. You can skip it. It wouldn't even matter. That's what you should do, is skip it. You shouldn't watch it. If you think you should watch stuff that's non-canon, you're dumb. Okay? You should skip it. One Piece has canon filler. But what's worse? What's worse? Filler that's not canon that you could skip and doesn't change the story, or filler you have to watch? Because if you skip it, you might miss something. But it's canon filler. It's not good. It's a waste of time. It's like it's stretched out to the utmost degree. I understand the flaws of Naruto. I don't think One Piece fans understand the flaws. I don't think they realize that this is just like, and you're making it look worse. It's just not, and then you defending it, and you making it look worse. Like, you gotta calm. Like, I wanna like One Piece because I know it's good, but like, it's just hard, Because back in the day, I mean, One Piece has been slacking. He's been slacking ever since the time skip. It ain't been the same. You feel me? Then had some like Dressrosa. Like, that was pretty good. Whole Cake Island was pretty good. That's pretty good. But everything else, I mean, Punk Hazard, that's pretty good. But even part of like, it's just, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, when I'm watching Enies Lobby, when I'm watching, and it's just One Piece as a whole, it's just, he be wildly, these arcs be inconsistent, okay? It's like fire heat, but then it'd be like some garbage. He just forgets how to write. It's just some garbage. It's just some garbage. And I'm not even gonna hold you. The beginning of One Piece, I'm not gonna hold it against One Piece that the beginning was kind of slow, because it started off, it's probably a little bit longer than, the slowness is probably a little bit longer than most anime. But like, I'm not gonna hold it against One Piece that the beginning is kind of slow. Okay? I'm not gonna do that. Because I mean, most anime manga it is. But like, Thriller Bark? Fishman Island? Wano? Like the pacing is even bad in manga form. Imagine that in anime form. Okay, so I understand that One Piece is one of the greatest mangaka ever produced. I do. I truly do. It's in my top 10. It used to be in my top 5. It's definitely top 10 now. I'm going to give you my top 5, so I'm just not hating. Not in any order, except number 1, Naruto. Number 2, Attack on Titan. Number 3, what the fuck? JJK. That's just gas. That's gas. It's not even finished yet. That's gas. Number 4. Let me think. I think My Hero Academia is cracked top 5. That shit is gas. Did I name 5? My Hero, JJK, Attack on Titan, Naruto, and what else? What else have I read? I can't think. I don't know. I can't think. Maybe One Piece hits number 5 on my list. I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to think what else I've read. I mean, I haven't read One Piece. I've watched it. I mean, if we count anime and manga, then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is top 5. Easy. It's top 5 easy. I mean, I haven't read Naruto neither, but I guess I could just count both. I'll put Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in there. That shit is that's definitely yeah. That's definitely above One Piece. I'm sorry. It just is. It's perfect. Attack on Titan is perfect. Naruto is damn near perfect. JJK is fire. Heat. My Hero Academia is fire. Heat. You feel me? So that's a valid top 5. It's a valid top 5. If you think it's not valid, I mean, just so you just respect the, you know what I'm saying? That's a valid top 5. You feel me? I can even do a top arcs for you. You feel me? I can even do a top arcs for you. The Chimera Ant arc, that's in there. The Pain arc, Naruto, that's in there. Let me think. Marineford. Probably makes it. Marineford, yeah. I think the Calling Games arc in JJK is up there. Obviously, it isn't done yet, but it's fire. Okay, that shit's gas. Let me think. I mean, Sasuke retrieval. I don't know. What's another arc? Promise Neverland. Goldie Pond arc, I think is what it's called. Or the first arc? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Just so you know, my opinions are valid, okay? Just so you know. I'm just not hating. I'm just letting y'all know that these One Piece fans, they're just ruining the show for me. And these YouTubers are also ruining the show for me. Because it's just what they do. They just need to do better. They need to get off their knees. They got like thick knee pads. Like they live on their knees, okay? And so that's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below if you agree or disagree. If you a One Piece stan, you know what I'm saying? Stand out in the comments. If you're a One Piece hater, hate in the comments. Deuces.